What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new clip for another day of the vlog. Thank you for watching this video if you're here right now. Currently, I am just finishing up at work, again, as always. It has been a pretty decent day. I spent the whole day on calls. Wasn't too bad. I keep looking at the wrong side of my camera, so it looks like I'm looking off somewhere else. That's because the lens is invisible. I can't really see it at this angle. I prefer to have the camera facing up, but I tilted it today. I want to see how it looks on the video. I was going to go over what it's like living with attachment disorder as an adult, or what they now call radical attachment disorder. They didn't really call it that, I don't believe, so much as when I was a kid in the early 90s, late 80s. I'm so old. But let's see. It's very tough to know there's, it's kind of, it's hard to discuss. I mean, it's hard for me to figure out how to put into words what I go through and what I deal with and what I try to cope with regarding attachment disorder. I believe, I used to say, I've done some more research into it recently, and I'm realizing a lot of some of the things that have definitely held me back a lot in adulthood have been directly in correlation in relation to side effects of attachment disorder in an adult. I get uncomfortable with people. I have this struggle with understanding or feeling affection from people. I don't feel like I recognize the feeling. And when somebody tries to be affectionate, sometimes I get really uncomfortable if they try to touch me without asking me, like giving me a pat on the shoulder or a compliment. Will get offended. I won't believe them. I will mistrust people and have a hard time just in regards to relationships in general. I never feel like I'm worth anything, and so I always keep myself separated because I don't want to already feel alone. I don't want to be rejected and alone. I have a hard time understanding those things. I don't even know how to express this in a way that just doesn't sound like a pathetic loser, to be honest. But it's not a simple choice to go out for me and try to date or put myself out there. It's not a simple, I gotta do it or I don't. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's hard to put yourself out there. And this is an issue with attachment disorder, I think, where I have a fear of being alone and being rejected again, because that's what I've experienced pretty much my entire life. It's just a constant state of rejection. So I find it, I'm having a hard time focusing, I'm sorry. I find it just, basically, I isolate myself because I'm afraid of being unwanted, and my experience has shown me throughout my life that whenever I do put myself out there, or I try to engage in relationships with people, they never turn out well for me. People end up liking me for a very short period of time and then just stop associating with me. And I mean, this is maybe weeks to a month if I'm lucky. And I don't really understand why. And so these are the kinds of things, along with the repeated abandonment growing up, it's created some issues for me with relationships and gaining attachments to people, and trusting that I'm worth anything, feeling that I'm worth anything. I'm definitely a bit anxious all the time, and I know that especially when it comes to trying to impress people, win my value and prove my value at all times, and then being easily shut down and feeling dejected and worthless again whenever I don't meet someone's expectations for what they think I should be, or when people are just generally upset with me, and it just makes me feel like a complete failure. I know none of this really makes a lot of sense, and it just, I don't really know how to discuss it. I mean, I feel like I'm going to be by myself and struggling to feel accepted by anybody pretty much forever. And it's because it's just so crippling to try. I do try, and then I just look at the world around me, and I just know I don't measure up. I know I can't win friends. I can't, not long-time friends. I can't seem to earn long-time friends, and constantly the people I run into are not the positive aspects I would like to have in my life, or positive interactions, and I just feel like I'm constantly hurting the world, and so it makes me afraid of going out there, because I don't want to hurt people through unintentional actions or words or statements, or not thinking about something that I should have thought about, or something of that nature, because it's never my intention. And even if it's just an accident, I still get stuck with feeling like I'm a bad person for it, and would just rather be left alone than to bother. But at the same time, I just feel so alone, and it's a painful battle within myself that I wish I could get better help with. I wish there was an easy fix for stuff, because I'm tired of having to fight and people not think that I'm fighting, or not even know that I'm fighting, because I don't have enough people in my life that support me to even care enough to want to know what's wrong. It's kind of why I talk to you guys about my feelings these days, and why I got the YouTube channel, and why I'm always being like, is there anyone commenting? Because I'm wanting to see if anybody cares. I'm going to end the video here. It seems like this is a pretty good ramble session about feelings and dealing with attachment disorder, and this is just a surface level stuff. I may do some videos about my life story book that I'm working on. I might go over some details of that down the road, and until all of it's kind of on video format. Maybe that's how I want to make my book, make it into a video as well, a verbal biography. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. You guys stay awesome. stay cool, and until next time. Thanks.